What's going on, everybody? Kenny Bomber's in the building, and we finally know when to expect the first official patch for AEW Fight Forever. Now, I know this is one a lot of you guys have been waiting for, so we gotta talk about it. But first, I'm still enjoying this game as it is. Let me know how you feel about AEW Fight Forever right now in the comment section. But don't forget to smash that subscribe button, because this will be your new favorite spot for everything pro wrestling. Now, let's get into it.
Run, boy, they coming on.
Now, usually I get these updates from Twitter, but THQ dropped this information directly in the AEW Games Discord. But before we get to that, we got the Bomb Squad Discord as well. It's fairly new, but the link is in the description. Instagram DMs are getting kind of crazy, Twitter DMs are getting kind of crazy, but Discord DMs are still very manageable. So, because Discord is community-based, I want to make this the hub for the Bomb Squad. I'll still get to those messages on Twitter, I'll still get to those messages on Instagram, but Discord messages will be my first priority. So if you want a quick response, drop the DM on Discord. Again, the link is in the description. Housekeeping out the way, let's get into these patch updates. So a lot of you guys have been telling me about issues you've been having in ranked matches where people are just quitting when they're about to lose and you feel like they aren't being punished for it. Excuse the magic trick, but it turns out that's not the case. THQ CM Zaidi actually gave us more information on how rage quitters are actually punished when this happens too frequently. He says, punishment for rage quitters explained. Disconnecting manually before an online ranked match is over, an attempt to avoid losing player rank points to clear up any confusion on how the ranked system mode works in online play. If a player disconnects during a match, their opponent will receive the win. So if somebody disconnects on you, you still get that win, along with the corresponding ranking point. So this does not hurt your rank at all. It's actually kind of a plus. I mean, hey, let them take the punishment, you get the win, and you still get your points. So really shouldn't matter to you. While the disconnecting player does not receive a loss or lose any points immediately, they will be matched with other players disconnecting at a similar rate. Now, should they lose points or should they get a loss? You know what? That's kind of a wobbler, because let's say the internet is bad. If you're undefeated but you have bad internet, you take a loss if you disconnect. I mean, of course, you got people really disconnecting on purpose, but some people don't mean to do it. So if it's like a once in a while thing, of course, again, you got the people who will abuse it, but I don't think you should make them take the loss immediately or lose their rank. Now, should they get better internet? That's a different story for a different day. Some places are rural and they don't have an option, so it's kind of a tough one with this. Now, they might not take the loss and they might not lose rank points, but when they continuously disconnect, they get put in like a disconnection pool. So just imagine a lot of rage quitters playing with each other. No matches are going to get finished. If you're placed in that pool with other people who disconnect and you're disconnecting, it's just going to be a bad experience for all of y'all. So that's a habit you don't want to get into. But once players disconnect repeatedly in a single day, then their player rank will be deducted. I think that's a good way to go about it, because if it just happens one time, again, it could be the internet. But when it starts to happen 3, 4, 5 times, you're abusing the system, and I think you need to lose your rank points. You don't want a bunch of rage quitters running around online with legendary rankings. That'll be bad for everybody. Now, in this most recent post is where we get the information about the patches. Zaidi says, so just wanted to give everyone an update on different things and where we are and so on. Patches. Patch for Switch, currently in WIP. Is that work in progress? I don't know. Awaiting word from Nintendo. So it sounds like the first patch for the Nintendo Switch has already been sent to Nintendo and they're just waiting to get it cleared. Patch for Xbox was returned. Minor issue, hoping for it to go live next week. So the Xbox will have the patch for AEW Fight Forever next week. Now, I haven't ran into a lot of issues with the Xbox version, but one thing I do see a lot is the textures loading in when I'm playing Road to Elite. The textures always come in late, so the wrestlers look bland and then you'll see the textures pop up. So hopefully that's something that is addressed in the patch. Another patch is in the works for all platforms. More information on that as soon as we have it. So it sounds like the Xbox and Switch have some issues that they want to take care of immediately, but there is another patch they are working on, and I'm hoping this one addresses some of the bigger issues. Zaidi actually showed us a post of everything that, he compiled everything that everybody was asking for, and they got some really good stuff on that list. We're going to go over that in another video, but there's some things on that list that I hope they address pretty soon here. Engine updates and issues. The following bugs: we are awaiting an update on the SDK from Epic. The game gets stuck after enabling flight mode while playing online. That's in the Switch version. Now, I haven't played this on the Switch yet. The only mobile version I played was on the Steam Deck, but if this is something you're running into on Nintendo Switch, then you can expect a fix for it as soon as this gets cleared. At the online lobby on the client screen, host and client are shown as having the same online ID. Now, this says it's for all platforms, but it's not something that I think I've run into, unless it's just something I haven't noticed. So, I mean, it's possible, but hey, if that's something that's been frustrating you, we got a fix for that as well. These will both, of course, be fixed as soon as we have the updates from Epic. Now, an important thing to note here is they said these few fixes are waiting for an update from Epic, which means this is separate from the patches that were sent to Microsoft and Nintendo. So we really don't know what's going to be fixed in the patches we get next week, but the important thing is, things are getting fixed. I can't wait till we get the update to the pin system. That's the thing I think I want most. Now, do I think that's going to be addressed in this patch? Small possibility, but most likely not. But the important thing is they are taking feedback, they are listening, and now we're starting to see these patches roll out. So maybe even slowly but surely, things in this game will be getting fixed. The last thing they have noted here are store issues. We are aware of the DLC not being live on Nintendo Japan eShop. We are hoping to have that fixed early next week as well. So there we have it. Next week, we will start getting patches for this game, and we're going to start seeing these fixes rolling in. But what fixes can we expect to see in the near future? Well, Zyde gave us a full list of everything they're looking at right now. If you want to see me go over that list, drop a like on this video. If not, we'll move on to something else. But don't forget to smash that subscribe button, because this will be your new favorite spot for everything pro wrestling. Bomb Squad, let's get to that.